What is the most valuable contribution a committee member can make to Intersect? What we are doing in Intersect has a broader implication, and I think my peers and I think alike. It's not just Intersect, it's the whole ecosystem. Committee member first needs to be inclusive of everyone's thoughts, and the budget committee is essentially a steward. It doesn't have a magic wand, but it has something like a scrying eye. It can look, it's independent, it's community driven. You need to be independent as a member. You have to have analytical rigor, clarity to make decision, be vocal about it, be strong to voice, and be vigilant that communities' resources are allocated transparently with maximum impact. What guidance would you offer to someone thinking about applying for the committee? Joining the budget committee means becoming the steward of community resources. If you're prepared to put in the work, stay impartial, and help diverse voices into clear, timely decision, then you should apply. This means that you need to understand the responsibility, what it takes to be a member. There is a lot of latitude, a huge white space, and you're stepping into essentially a front role. So this is an advisory seat, but it's also a fiduciary duty. So be ready to work. When it says that you're gonna work, there's a lot of work actually, and the rewards are not all monetary. You have to have the right mindset, be independent, be curious, be decisive, show action, bring what you can add. So whatever experience you have outside Intersect and Cardano, bring it in, help out. Be transparent. That's one of the key things. Because we all answer to the community, to the Cardano ecosystem. So being transparent, honest, and direct. So there is no room for misinterpretation or manipulation of what was said, what was done. What challenges best illustrate the mindset and skills committee member needs? First, you need to understand that Cardano ecosystem has governance. Intersect is part of the governance. Committees are frontline. If you're not good with being in the limelight, maybe this isn't a place for you. There are other ways to contribute, less exposed. The ideal committee member is independent, analytical, pragmatic, diplomatic, and transparent. And those go together. And I'm only talking about soft skills, because with all of the technical knowledge, you need to know how to fight back, balance competing priorities. What needs to go first? Do we do the budget process or NCL, which goes how big the NCL should be? What do we need from NCL? What is the budget process? How the budget should work? There are a lot of stakeholders, SPOs, DREPs, executives, board, vendors, community members. You need to be able to sail those waters and understand what's the best for the ecosystem at that point, and also work with us on a long-term plan. So that makes that even if we don't have enough information, we need to choose what's best for the moment. Even if we know it's not the best solution, but we don't have the time or resources. And that was often a case, especially in this year. We have excellent ideas, but we don't have $100 million and 500 people in a building that can work on things. So we have to be pragmatic and see what's doable. With all of that, Cardano system is slow. So you need to push and keep things on track. And remember that pushes a little bit, compounds that energy, and we are faster. Otherwise, we slow down. We're not fighting against Cardano, we're fighting against other chains, and they'll just take us over. What achievements or contributions am I most proud during my time on the board? I would say that contribution in pushing that we get to the budget. Our original timeline for this budget was March, April. We ended up in July with payouts in August and September. And we had so many obstacles, and my contribution was that we have a budget that was drawn from the Treasury. I wouldn't call it a superb achievement because not all proposals which were passed, not all 39 passed, 27 of them passed. It's not perfect. There is so much room for transparency, but we showed we can do it. And I'm very proud of this huge team effort. And this is DREPs, staff, community members, being part of this process. That's achievement that I share with everybody. And my contribution is enabling that we have the budget.